there was an attempt to bomb KICC. There was an attempt to bomb KICC. It was hiyo attempt ya kubomba KICC ilikuwa ili climate summit isifanyike hapo. Climate summit ikikosa kufanyika hapo, ndio ionekane KICC are useless, ni kitu useless ndio iuzwe na Uria ndio wanataka kuinunua. Kwa hivyo sisi kama wanabunge, bunge la mwananchi, as bunge la mwananchi, we are the custodians of public interest, and bunge la mwananchi is the voice of the people of Kenya. As bunge la mwananchi, we are gathered here today to delve into the matter of the sale of some state corporations, particularly KICC. KICC is not just a state corporation. KICC is a symbol of national heritage. KICC is a premier iconic center. Ukiangalia kwa noti ya Kenya kuna KICC. Now tell me, if you sell KICC, ukiuza KICC, mimi Kiberega ni KICC, na KICC kwa noti ya Kenya, si mimi nashtaki serikali inatumia image ya mali yangu kwa noti ya Kenya. KICC cannot be sold, and we have to stand firm and say no to the sale of KICC or any other state corporation. We cannot allow some greedy leaders to strip us of our national heritage and our sovereign wealth in the name of selling state corporations. We shall not allow that. We have to stand firm, Kenyans, and say no to the sale of state corporations, including and not limited to the Kenyatta International Convention Center. We have to stand firm and say no. We have to oppose. There is no justifiable reason for selling state corporations. There is no justifiable reason for selling KICC. We cannot be convinced. No one can convince us. No one can convince us. This government, this rocky regime, and we know that the High Court halted the sale of state corporations, including KICC. Tunajua mahakama ilisimamisha, but we know in the spirit of defying court orders by the Kenya Kwanza regime, the process of selling KICC is still going on. And the people who want to buy it are Somalis. God forbid. And those Somalis, there is a hand of ADEN DUALE in it. Kuna Msomali mmoja hapa KICC anaitwa Hashim. Yeye ndiye anatumia jina hapo. Prior to the African Climate Summit, which happened there, there was an attempt to bomb KICC. There was an attempt to bomb KICC. Hiyo attempt ya kubomba KICC ilikuwa ili climate summit isifanyike hapo. Climate summit ikikosa kufanyika hapo, ndio ionekane KICC are useless, ni kitu useless ndio iuzwe na Uria ndio wanataka kuinunua. Kwa hivyo sisi kama wanabunge, bunge la mwananchi, tunasema hivi kwamba tunapinga mpango ya serikali ya kuuza KICC. And I am now moving that motion that bunge la mwananchi on this day of 1st January 2024, 1st February 2024, sorry, do hereby resolve in one accord to oppose the sale of 11 state corporations, particularly the KICC. As many of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many of the contrary opinion say nay. Nay. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Now the motion has been tabled. Can we have people? Anyone who again can contribute? From Bunge la Wananchi? Yes, Waziri.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. We move to oppose the privatization bill of October last year about the 11 important public corporation to be private entities. I am moving this motion by opposing with the following reasons. Number one, there was no public participation why these corporations must be privatized. Why is KICC? Why are these 11 state parastatals need to be privatized? KICC is an important cultural center to the learners, very important cultural centers that also attract tourists. Now, I want to ask this question. If today, some very few Koguns in the government to manage KICC, how are they going to tell us the amount of money they are getting through privatization? Then, who is going to be the owner or the manager who is going to run the KICC? Because we know they are the ones that have made this corporation to fall and collapse in the last 1.5 years. So there must be clear reason why they want to privatize them. Is it that few individuals want to own them? Is it that we don't have the tyranny of brain to manage them? Is it that the CEOs, the MDs of these parastatals have failed? Who have failed these parastatals? Is it that they receive an important information from the government so that they mismanage the resources, the funds of these 11 state corporations? I myself, I am against that privatization, and I say no to privatization of 11 public corporations. We need them. Thank you.
So, Bunge la Mwananchi, nguvu mashinani. Bunge la Mwananchi, nguvu mashinani. Kujani hapa at least tupige saa moja ndio tumalize hiki kitu twende. Kujani nyuma tafadhali. Kuja hapa nyuma, tupige press twende.